it's very interesting, the treatments for someone who knows not much about that. It's all is very oily. So can you? So there are massages, and sometimes you take oil in. And is it that these oils do the detoxification?
There is some reason behind it, and there is a science behind it. Ayurveda believes that there are three elements. In general, in a very vague term, I can use Vata is an air element. It is only for your better understanding. Actually, it is not the air element as it is, I can say, but on a on a vague term which I am using, like how you can understand, how you can imagine what it is. So on that level, I am telling that the Vata is the air element, Pitta is a fire element, and the Kapha is a water element. Okay? So in this all, air element is so vulnerable that to get vitiated, immediately it gets imbalanced because of its dynamicity. Because air has no volume, air has no shape, no size. It can go anywhere. It's like on a micro level it can go. So all kind of the movement in the body is under the control of Vata. And Vata is the most very delicate element in the body, which if you do something wrong, immediately Vata gets disturbed. So first, if the Vata is disturbed, then the Vata only has the power to move the other doshas from their own place to the other place. Like air. If there is a wind in the atmosphere, it can, push the cloud from one place to the another place. So, if there is a rain here, and it is supposed to rain here, but at the same time, if it is too much wind is blowing, there is a possibility that this whole rainy cloud will be not in a position to rain where it is expected because of the air, because of the wind, because the wind has pushed it and to the another place. Where there is no wind, the cloud will be there and rain will be there. So likewise in the body, if the Vata is too much, then it can, displace the Pitta and Kapha from their own place to the other place. So it is very important that something in the treatment should be against the Vata. In this, oil and ghee, because of this liquefying nature, and the nature of the Vata is roughness. It can dry anything. Dryness in the atmosphere is because of the air. You put your wet cloth outside, even in the rainy season, if there is no sun is not shining, it's a cloud weather, but you have put your wet cloth outside, after 2-3 hours your cloth will be dry. It is only because the wind is blowing, because there is air. So air has a tendency to dry the things. So likewise in the body, the dryness is one of the symptoms and the form only because of the air. Irregularities, wind in the atmosphere, it always blow like this, up and down, up and down. No? So the irregular nature outside is because of the air. Likewise in the body, irregularities, whatsoever it is only because of the air element. So it is quite common. You can visualize to yourself from morning to evening how these things are important. Roughness, dryness, irregularities, these are very common. it comes always. So first of all, it is important that you should treat to those sensitive area, those who are very sensitive for to get imbalance. So oil and ghee, they are against the vata. Okay. At the same time, our therapists, they give heat to the oil. For the massage, you get warm oil, not cold oil. Warm oil is because this heat is against the kapha. Okay? So at the same time, it is very good treatment against vata kapha problem. Okay? There are certain other things which are against the pitta. So if there is some specific things, we prescribe it. That okay. Then you can select the oil, which kind of oil a doctor has given and the therapist has used for the purpose. If there is too much pitta, then the doctor can select. Okay, don't give this oil, just select this oil, because that kind of oil or ghee is against the pitta. At the same time, because of the heating and because of their viscous nature, they are against the vata and kapha. And because of their main property, they are against the pitta. You understand? So in this way, this whole doctor manage the vata, pitta and kapha to bring them in a balanced state.
And this balanced state of the doshas is not only important for our body, but also for our mind.
Exactly. Because they are interrelated. And they are like, if the doshas, the physical doshas are imbalanced, they affect the mental doshas. If the mental doshas are imbalanced, they affect the physical doshas. That is why there are so many psychosomatic disorders nowadays people are having. Because the mental faculty affect the physical faculty and the physical faculty affect the mental faculty. So it is very important. Where there is an imbalance, immediately it should be treated. Otherwise, it can disturb to the others.